how are we all? Hi, Chris. Hi, Leanne. Sorry, I'm about a minute late. How are we all today? Gosh. Hi. Just accepted 2 offers. First sale since Sunday. Well done, Chris. How are we all? Right, so as the title said today, it's a bit about everything really. A bit of listing, a bit of selling. Hi, Jenny. How are you, my love? Bit of selling, a bit of listing. I have sold my vintage craft bundle from last week. So I thought I would pack that live with you all, just to show you what I kind of do. And also, I have been sourcing again, as I always do, and my favourite charity shop in Littlehampton. And I think it's drummed up some quite good ones. So yeah, so I'll show you those afterwards. So how's everybody's sales been doing? Has it been good? I used to do, I've started doing buy it now, but I've gone back to auction. And the reason I've gone back to auction is because it used to work for me, and changing it, no. So I've decided to go back to auction myself. I know it's not for everyone. I know everyone doesn't do it, but for me, it works for me. So I'm sticking with it. So yeah. So hope you're all okay. Hope everyone's really busy. I know that I saw Den's video, the auction one, which was really good. I saw also Sarah's one and James today, so I binge watched those this morning before I went out sourcing. So I do try and watch videos when I can as well, to kind of like thingy the team. But yeah, hope you're all okay. Went charity shopping this morning, bought a rocking chair. What sort of rocking chair? It's Jenny, Leanne. Jenny. I kept calling her Limelight Vintage for ages, bless her. She kept coming on. I kept thinking, I need to ask her name because, you know, yeah, it's Jenny. Once put a teddy in. Oh, wow. So a little one then, little tiny one. That's amazing. Yeah, Jenny. See, I remember. I remember. So yeah. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I sold my bundle. I remember I picked it up at the car boot a few weeks ago for free. It was raining, and the guy had said that he didn't want to take it home with him. The box was wet, and he just gave it to me for free. So because it was for free, I put it onto an auction on eBay, and I sold it. Sold it all. So it's all going out of my room. Yay! I have a loft full of various bits of craft stuff and fabrics I need to sort out. Yes, they are very sellable. I could probably have sold them in a lot of lots if I really wanted to, but unfortunately I just don't have the time, and I really don't have the time. I don't know how you guys feel, but time management with me, you were shy at the start. Yes, you were, but you're all right. Hi, Pete. How are you, my love? Hope you're okay. I mean, the thing is, I could have done it all in different lots and things like that, but I decided I was just going to do the whole lot. So I'm going to show you. I don't know whether Leanne's seen this one. Maybe you've done, maybe seen it, maybe you haven't. I'm just going to go through them quickly again as I put them in the box. So always have a good sturdy box. So I put the box. It's still workable box, big sturdy box, and that's everything the craft stuff's going to go in for. Always have lots of parcel tape. Always have these bags as well, because I never know, I might have to put something in. And also the bigger bags as well. I have bigger bags for things as well. So bubble wrap. I've got a load of Liberty Tanya Lawn beautiful fabrics, not selling those. There are some nice vintage loft pieces too. Oh wow, well Laura actually sells very, very well, Leanne. It really does. And it depends what It is, but you just never know. That's what I love about Laura Ashley. Hi, James. How are you, my love? Great video that Sarah and you did. I really like that video. Some great sizes there. Big sizes. They do sell really well. I sold loads of big sizes. So I've got my bubble wrap. This bubble wrap I have is like, it's got like a sticky side to it on one side, so that when it wraps it over, it usually sticks. So we'll see. So these are the craft stuff that I got for free. So I'm going to just pop these in here into this box. I'm going to pull the flat things out. Like that. This is a nice big sturdy box. And the thing is as well, that even if with these boxes, even if you think, oh, they're not, you know, brilliant condition, they're recyclable boxes. So you better do a recycled box anyway, aren't you? And I can make it look a bit prettier, sort of like with my parcel tape. Always on my parcel tape. So I'm going to put flat items in first. Thanks, I'm doing good. Hope you're well. Yes, I am very well, my love. Thank you. How are you? I've got some lace, some lace wool. Now this wool is actually, I haven't seen a lot of this wool about. This is for, I think it could be possibly crocheting for very tiny little layers. So yeah, so we've got that. Pretty nutty. There's all sorts of bits going in here. So literally it's going to be a lot. We've got these little tablecloths here, and they've actually got a super dry top, and it says XSM, extra small. But what's the M, lol? Can't really read because they skipped a size. XSM? I've never heard of that one. So this tablecloth has got the actual embroidery within it. I'm not going to open it, but it has got embroidery in that one. So I'm going to put that one in there, and I'll just put that one right at just on that side there. So we can get it all sort of like the flat bits put in at the bottom. So if we do that, yeah, because I think this box is going to be big enough. She says it's going to be big enough. It is going to be big enough. Again, we've got another one, another tablecloth one, and we've got some patterns as well. So there's some little McCall patterns there, and I think there's a Vogue one in there as well. So we'll pop them in there as well. Always try and pop all the flat items in first, because the flat items always go better. They travel better. So we've got little buckles as well, belt buckles and things like that. Sorry, that's in the way of the camera. Extra small male, just a guess. Could be. Could be. Never thought of that before. Extra small male, there you go. So yeah, so we've got, no, I can't remember who's told me these, but these things are handles for bags. So I think that they're little handle bags. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I have said on the actual description that, you know, there's a lot of stuff in here, you know, little daisy chain stuff. This is all vintage stuff. So popping it all in here. We've even got like a little hanger there as well. So there's lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff just going in, randomly just being put in. I have no idea. This is a craft thing as well. Scandi style mitten blockers. Does anyone know what that is? One pair of mitten blockers with detachable thumbs. I'm guessing it must be a template of some sort. What did I sell it for? The whole lot I sold for £40. So the whole lot went for 40. Not bad, so it didn't cost me anything. and had it on auction as well. So I did it on auction. All everything on auction. So auction is better. So yeah. So it's £40 for stock. You know, that's the way I look at it. I've only had it for a few weeks, and I'd rather get it out than keep it. It's a good price for random stuff. It is a very good price for random stuff. It's all vintage. I haven't finished yet, Leanne. I've got loads. So all these little sort of things that you get. Hi, Jeffrey, Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. How lovely to have you on. I've never heard you've been on before. What a lovely surprise. I guess, are you from over the pond? So yes, you've got this as well. Some gift packs, so that's going in there. Some sort of needle things. I've got no idea what anything is. It's just all in packages. It's all packages stuff. So we've got a few. Oh, we've got a. This is a knitting needle gauge, which is always handy, I suppose, when people that knit. Welcome, Jeffrey. Love to have you from over the pond of the USA. Whereabouts in the USA are you from, my love? So yeah. So that's one. Now we come to all the knitting needles. Now, Belle got some knitting needles off me. She bought some. She bought some. I'm near Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, how lovely. Hello, my love. How are you? Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Hello there. I'm a vintage reseller from over the pond. Been subscribed for a while, but never caught you live. Well, welcome, my love. How are you? Lovely to see you. So, yeah, so we've got all these here. Bamboo needles all going in. So for the people who've just come on, I'm just packing a craft bundle that I sold on eBay. So we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Some of the ones there, the rainbow ones, knitted ones there. So they're cute. And you've got some other ones there. Look like they've got little balls of wool, I think, on those ones. And they are daisy chain. I looked up daisy chain. I think daisy chain is a Bristol company. And it doesn't like to see it goes anymore. Hi Paul, hi Steph, hi Jeffrey. Hi everyone. So yes, so we've got all these, popping them all in here. Probably off camera, I will do it a little bit better and get it all sorted, but I'm just kind of showing you what I sold. So we have lots of knitting needles, lots of knitting needles. So they'll all go in there randomly. Lots of wooden needles, lots of big needles. People, so obviously is a knitter, I'm guessing. This one looks like a scroll. It's got all knitting needles, all different. I thought you're from Rhode Island. Why did I think that? Ah, I don't know. Boston, Massachusetts. That's not near. It is near Rhode Island, though, isn't it? Boston, Massachusetts. I'm sure it is. So yeah, so we've got the daisy chain one. So all these are all packed up, all really good. And we've got all these as well. I'm throwing them everywhere. So again, all that straight in there, and all that was £40. Didn't cost me anything, so I will see if there's anything else here. Hang on a minute. Yep, see? We're still going. There's another bag. We're still going. So we've got lots of crochet needles as well in here. And lots of old knitting needles, because you can see the older knitting needles, and there are also some older knitting needles in here as well. Take them off, you can see they're all there. Hi Ian, how are you, my love? Hope you're okay. So yeah, so we've got those as well. Pop them in, pop them all in. I just started to follow on Instagram. Yeah, of course it is, Jeffrey. No problem at all, my love. Follow away. I'll follow you back. After I finish this. It's like Hermione Granger Harry Potter bag. It's never ending. I know, and it's still not ending either yet, James. So we've got all the Aero. Aero is vintage as well. We've got little Aero needles. They're vintage. I quite like that, and I was very tempted to keep those ones because I do like to keep vintage, you know, things. So yeah, I love to find the time to start crocheting again. I can't crochet, my love. I picked these up just because they were at a boot sale and the guy was getting rid of them. And he said, "Do I want them for free?" So I took them all, and I looked through them all, and then I sold them all on eBay for £40. About how many dollars is that? 40. I don't know how much £40 is. I have to think about that one. But yeah, either a Hermione Granger, James, or a Mary Poppins bag. Tonks my favourite. I dressed up like Tonks many times. Tonks boutiques. Yep. Yep. So we've got all these as well. So I'm going to stick all these in here. And that's the box done. There's nothing else left at the moment. I can say, one thing. There we go. 12 extra long marking pins, daisy chain ones. So yeah. So we've got those as well. So that's that going in as well. So that's that. Got to pack it up. Good sales, Amanda. Knitting a generational thing. Yes, it is. It is. So, you know, £40 for that. I'm quite happy with it. It didn't cost me anything anyway. As I say, if I had more time, I would have probably split the bundle up and sold them in different lots, and I'd probably made a little bit more money. But at the end of the day, time is money for me, and time management for me is a huge thing. So I know that I was better to just put it onto did you buy a change in colour hair with this? I know that it's a better time for me to do is auction. So yeah, so, and I'm also picking up bundles as well. Chris isn't on here today, so I'll say bundles. So yeah, I'm always picking those up. So yeah, that's what I tend to do. And if you follow me here at 2 to 3 every day, you'll see what I pick up. I have actually picked up today. I have picked up quite a bit. So I think I'll make a box of random stuff as they're worth a few pounds each. Yeah, that is the best way to do it, Leanne. If you've got a lot of stuff, bundle it together, and it's up to you. You can do buy it now on eBay. It's completely up to you. Everyone does different ways. I wish I thought. Everyone does it different ways. I personally, I'm here but making cakes. Oh, lovely, Mandy. Send me one up. Down. Send me one down. Send me one down. And yeah, so I always do bundles, but I do split it up a lot. So splitting it up sometimes is best if you've got the time. But I've just felt with the crafting one, it was better if I just did it in one bundle. So that's what I did. So yeah, so right, you can see my haul now. So I'm going to post that off when I finish here at 3 o'clock. If you're still with me at 3 o'clock, I'm going to post that at 3 o'clock. I've sold a local first fabric scraps patch shops and they sold well. Yeah, they do sell really well, Leanne, they do. Anything fabric sells really well. In fact, I was on the boot sale last week and I was just too late. There was some really gorgeous fabric, and when I say gorgeous fabric, it's out of this world fabric, and it was 80s fabric. And I was just about to pick it up and this woman picked it up and I was like, oh, I should have picked that up. But yeah, that's the problem with boot sales. Sometimes you don't pick it up. If you sort of like procrastinate, that's a big word for me, procrastinate and think about it for like 2 minutes, it's gone. That's it, it's gone. Somebody's come to pick it up. So it is a case of being quick sometimes. So yes, So yeah, so anyway, right. So I picked up some clothing today. I picked up some vintage clothing. I picked up a couple of 1940s items, you'll believe. I picked up some 50s clothes and some 70s clothes. Yeah, so I picked up some vintage stuff anyway. And a couple of other bits. I thought I'd share them with you. So there is one that I think is, you know, it is a newer one, but it'll probably make some money. So I picked that up as well. So we've got, put this down here for a minute. This is like Blue Peter. Remember Blue Peter? I'll show you one earlier. I think I'm slowly Mandy's cake making with my supersized child. She's Tongs will have chocolate over my phone. We'll have to lick it off. I'm blaming you for the weight gain. So my haul today, and I'm going to stand back for this because it's a lot of clothing. So and I want to make sure that you see it. And I'll tell you about it. So yeah, right, okay. So my first item is newer. It is actually 2000, I think it's 2015. But I think, I'm not correct me, the men can correct me. This is an LFC. So Liverpool cardigan, but it's got the stars on the back. And I presume these are for every time they won something. This time I shall burn the actual head. So yeah, so that is, and it's got Liverpool written on the back. You can see Liverpool, and it's got FC. So again, it is vintage-ish. Probably not vintage 20 years though, so I wouldn't call it vintage. I just call it modern, this one. But it's a really nice one. I've never seen one like this before. It's definitely legit. One Champions League stars. Yes. So that's what I'm thinking. The 5 stars are for the Champions League stars. 390 views, only 4 likes. Please help. So yeah, so there you go. So that is really nice. It needs a little bit of a it needs a little bit of a defluffer, and I've just literally waited. In fact, I missed out because I was sourcing, but I got one of Nick and Andrea Hills. If you don't go and follow them, follow them. The Bluetooth thing, debobbler. So I'm waiting for it, and I missed it today, and I'm going to go pick it up. So out of date. Hold back. Hold what? Hold back of top again. There you go. 5 stars. Out of date? What's out of date? When it's 6 times. Well, that means it's vintage then, doesn't it? Oh, it's not vintage, I'm joking. It's actually 2015, so it's not that vintage. But it's still nice. It's still a nice thing. I did find the label. There's the label, LFC, medium. And yeah, and we have there. Hi, Mark, how are you? That top's between 2005 and 2019, as they have 6 stars. So, well, there you go then. It says 2015 on it. So you were right, James. Sorry you can't see me, guys, but I'm trying to stand back as much as I can so you can get the thing a bit. Some clubs get stars for league wins too, but Liverpool are Champions League stars. There you go then. So what are you reckoning for on eBay for that? I have no idea. I haven't done any comps. So right, next item. This is a 1980s ski jacket. Vintage on the back. And it says ski. See that? It says ski. So, and it says here, this is on the back, deep powder. So obviously deep powder for this, the actual snow. We are the most successful club in the UK, so we are starred out. Right now, 50 would be my guess. Yeah. Okay, Mark, no worries, my love. Mark, I've got 2 really good chess sets, Star Wars. Did you see go see my live? You didn't see my live yesterday. A man to do proper research with the vintage ski jackets. Some British money. I know. So I did this one, the pockets. I did check the pockets. They're quite deep pockets. There is a tiny little hole in it, but it can be sewn up. I can sew a little thing up, not a problem. I'll just tell them. But, you know, vintage, it's worth still getting it, picking it up. It's got the actual... was live all day yesterday. No, it wasn't all day yesterday. It was only 2 to 3. It is a Campri, C-A-M-P-R-I. Campri. Campri? Now, you might have paid up for this. I paid £5 for this one. £5. Live all day. Oh, you were live all day, were you? Blimey. So it's Campri. Ooh, Belter brand. Is it? There you go then. Belter brand. It's got there on that as well. Campri. So it's got spoke angle on it. It's definitely, the back is really nice. I'm not going to say sick because I know that is what all the teenagers say nowadays, but I'm not going to say it. It's nice. And it's got the like 80s kind of label brand in it as well there. It tells you what everything is there. So yeah. So I was really stoked on that one. I don't know how much it's going to go for, but if that was a men's, we'd be talking big bucks. Well, it's a medium. I don't know if it's a man's one or not. Hi, Joan. How are you, my love? So we have that. Now, I also picked up this little gem. Now, we know we do like this different retro thing now where people like juice. Even my daughter said she would wear this. So this is a little like over thing. You can put like a really nice shirt into this with some jeans. Said 8 UK on tab. Did it? Oh, it said medium. Have a look. Yeah, 8. It's a woman's one. Yeah, it is. Not a men's one. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Even a woman's one, I'm sure it will be all right. I'm guessing. This little, I love these little things. So this is vintage. What we're thinking, nice little sort of like, you know. And I sell a lot of these to films or usually theatres, a lot of theatres. Amanda should do well. Thank you, Gus. I also picked up, I haven't finished yet. I also picked these up. So I always pick up scarves. I'm a scarf person, so I pick them up. But I always pick them up if I see anything with the name on this. This is Jacques Vert. Now, Jacques Vert It's for the slightly maturer lady, shall we say. But these are older scarves. Still fetch good money. Yep, still fetch good money, Mandy. So these are the slightly, probably 70s, 80s scarves, but still in demand. Still sell scarves on eBay. If they've got a name on them usually. And as you can see, these two have a name on them. Tonks baked good this morning, what's breakers? Yeah. I love Tonks's videos. I love Sarah and him, they're brilliant. So yes, there's two scarves there picked up. And I paid £1 each for these scarves in my favourite charity shop. So, and this one is a 50 scarf. So it would have gone like that around your neck. In fact, I think about doing a actual tutorial on this because they used to go around a certain way. It's lovely, isn't it? Pretty. So it's like a blue and it's got like a little pattern in it. Can you see the pattern? It's got a pattern in it there. So yeah. So again, not a bad pickup so far. This is an Oxford wear, so this is like this is looking like it's probably a 50s shirt. This is for men. A men's 50s shirt. So again, it's only a shirt, but yeah, had a smashing time filming that one. So yeah, so again, 50 shirt for a man will still sell pretty well. And we've got a little 50s. I paid £1.50 for this one. So we've got a little 50s top here. This is a 50s top. Tell by the little sleeves. So again, 50s. And again, I put everything on auction. So, you know, usually do my comps, find out what they're selling for regarding auctions, and then just go from there. And this little bag here, so what we're thinking, do you know which brand it is as well? I couldn't believe when I saw this brand. Can't believe this pedal smashed. That's cute. What's cute? This one. Is this cute? This one, you mean? It is cute, isn't it? It's lovely. I love little things like this. I do. Vert, a nice quality scarf. Posh ladies will want it. Auction it. Yeah, I am going to auction. I'm going to auction both these scarves. These are both Jack Vert scarves. And I'm going to auction them both. Isn't it a lovely bag? So it's an 80s bag. Now, you know Claire's, we've still got Claire's, but this is the older Claire's. So it's the older Claire's, the older label inside. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is an older label one. See that? Claire's. Of course, no, I get anything done. You always get it done though, Mandy. You're always doing loads of stuff. So yeah, so we've got this little one. So it is Claire's, but it's very cute. It's probably, well, I reckon it's 80s or 90s, but it's still a very cute bag. Listing a K-Swiss top, first time I found that label in Scotland. I actually saw some K-Swiss trainers on Facebook Marketplace. I sold them. I didn't even sell them on eBay, those ones. So now this is a lovely little item as well. This is a bag. It's a proper suede, if you can see it. It's proper suede, that is. I don't admit it. Looks like a bang in the door copy that makes it 99. Yep, possibly 90s. Yep, I'm guessing it was 90s. I thought it was like the late 80s, 90s anyway. It's definitely a Claire. The label's definitely Claire's 80s, 90s. That's kind of what I always do, is I look at the label, and there's a great website on the internet with labels.com. If you ever want to find the labels, just go onto that labels.com, and they have all the vintage labels. They have all the labels up to date. You can usually find most labels on there. I'm quite open about it. Don't watch regular TV at all. Huh. So you can see the strap is leather, because on the other side is the green. This is a 70s bag, and we've got the label here. It's called Owen Barry. See that there? Owen Barry. So Owen Barry, and you always know with Owen Barry is you've got the little flag there. So an Owen Barry. Now pick these ones up, guys. These are really good. Now you can tell also, you can always tell if it's vintage, right? Over 20 years, because you see this bit here is usually for a phone, this bit. So this is a slim phone one. So you've got the 2 in there as well. Lovely bag. Look at the cleanliness bag of that. Yeah, true. True, exactly. Well said, Ian. This is a quality bag. You can tell quality. It oozes quality, this bag. I say that it does ooze quality. It's a lovely bag. Absolutely gorgeous. And I did pick it up for, I paid £5 for it, but it is a beautiful bag. Beautiful little green bag. Lovely kind of boohoo look. Seen one on eBay, looked quickly on eBay for comps, and literally one came up, but not this suede colour, not the suede, just like a leather colour, and it was £30. So that's on eBay. So I definitely think they're worth picking up. You see them. Remember the brand. Remember the brand, guys. Where are we? Brand. Owen. It was Owen, wasn't it? Owen Barry. Some clothes have made small holes to put head wires through too. Yes, that's right. So there are lots of telltale signs with vintage. So, you know, I'm always pretty good. I do get it wrong, obviously. Everyone gets things wrong, don't they? But, you know, there are some that's really good. So I also bought some vintage night dresses. Now, vintage night dresses do sell well, believe it or not. Every single one I've ever had has sold. Just for small print, only seem to bust through that budget. This was all £30. All the clothing was £30 today. The other bit was I paid a little bit more. But yes, I am splitting through the budget because I'm trying to get as much on eBay as possible, Mandy. It's called Gas and Electric, and it's called, yes, The Climate. So I've got this. It's called a Brettle night dress. Brettles, so you'll see it there. This is a vintage label. I mean, you can see it. It's not very clear, this one really, but it says Brettles on it. Can you see that? Brettles. Don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, it's a vintage label. There you are, Brettles. There we go. And again, these go very well, especially the nice, pretty looking ones, the coloured ones, the pink ones, the blue ones. They all go very nice. And they're also quite a big size, this one. And it has a button on it still. Always look for the buttons. You don't know how many times I have done this where I have literally gone to a shop and not looked and just bought something and then realised, oh my God, it's the buttons. So yeah, so pick that one up with the buttons. You do so well picking up the vintage tab and stuff. Yes, I love vintage, so I always always sell vintage. It's just me. So that is a lovely one. And again, it's actually not in bad condition for its age. It's a 70s one. I'm trying a no spend month in March. Yeah. Not me. I'll never do that. We've got another one here as well. So again, the pretty ones always sell, the pinks, the blues. Sometimes the retro ones sell. I did sell a really bright orange one once that was like a negligee type look one with a little ribbon on it, and it was a set, and I sold that for a lot of money. Yes, I also wouldn't get her money up. So yeah, so we've got this one as well. So again, vintage. This one is, you can see it. It's got a better label, this one. So I'll see if I can show it to you. There we go. So it says Sparva. Sparva? Hi Derek, how are you? Thank you for coming on. So yeah, so we've got that one as well. So pick that one up. Now, don't laugh at me, but I did pick a few undergarments up, shall we say. So these, on the label, 100% wool. 100% wool. I was just about to say that. There you go, I've got some for you. You read my mind. So these are Vendonis. Have you got any vintage? These are long johns, but they're women's long johns, unfortunately, Ian. I don't have men's long johns, but I've got some women's ones. These are 1940s long john. Oh dear. Spent a penny in a week on my second week just now, dealing with big wash piles just now. I did want to send vintage on States Care for Christmas. Oh yes. So yeah, so these two 1940s. Adonis, all wool, so probably a bit itchy. But that's why you always know that they're also vintage, because they are all wool. And we don't get all wool anymore under our undergarments, do we? So, you know, these are definitely, as you can see, 1940s ones. So, I'm always picking up little dresses. This is a homemade dress. You can always tell by a vintage one because the zip is always right the way down. They used to make long, big zips. So if you can see that, Used to make long, big zips there. So that's the zip there. So that is a telltale sign as well that this has been handmade. Again, it's quite a big one. So, you know, nice and light as well, very light for the summer. 1940s, great for war reenactments. Wow, synchronicity. I know, I couldn't have written it. You could have written that, Ian. Synchronicity. But yeah, again, a very nice pattern, very nice, sort of like very light. They're very light. You can always tell with vintage if you're buying a vintage dress, because they have a very light thing to them if they're summer ones that are homemade. So we have that one. Don't want to make a pile here. I'm going to make a pile of full. Then I bought this dress. Are you psychic, are you, Ian? So I bought this dress again. Look on the tag. So can you hear me still? Right, I'm back. Can you hear me? I'm back. Sorry about that. My daughter phoned me. Can you hear me now? I'm back. Hi. Can you hear me? Yes? Good. Hello. Right, okay. That was my daughter phoning me. I always tell her not to phone me between 2 and 3, anybody. So anyway, never mind. I'm back again. So yeah, so there's this one here. And this one is like a, we said about the swing dresses last time, didn't we? Do you remember the swing ones? So this is definitely either 50s, I'm guessing, a 50s one, this. And it's got the belt with it, which you don't get very often. They always get lost. So the fact that it's got the belt with it as well is a bonus. And again, you can always tell it's vintage because the zip goes all the way down to here. So you can see how long it is. That's how you can tell a vintage dress, because you've got the, and again, it's a nice colour, great for reenactment, as you know, Kathy said, which is true. There might be a few tiny little stains on these dresses, but usually I'm pretty good, and I do tend to get them out if I can. It is. Some of those weird psychedelic, aren't they? Psychedelic ones. So yeah, so there's that one. Then we've got this one here. This one is by Norman Linton, London, W1. So this again is a dress. Now, it did have a belt with it at some point. Unfortunately, the belt's no longer with it. But it's still a nice dress. And somebody will still want to wear it. It's got like a little, you see down there with all the little buttons on it. And all the buttons are still there as well. So that's always a bonus as well. All the buttons are there. Again, it's just a pull-on dress, this one. So not a zips dress, that one. But again, another 50s one. Now we've got, I said to you about stockings, didn't I? Do you remember I said to you about the stockings? So we've got these ones. You can see these are sheer. And you can always tell the vintage ones because if you look there, these ones are definitely more vintage. They are more sheer. So literally really sheer stockings. And these would have been in the 50s. And you can also, that is like a silk toe bit as well. Again, another telltale sign for vintage. Very lightweight. I remember used to wear one like that, memory lane. Do you do clothes, please? Vintage seam stockings can fetch really high prices. Yep, they can. So these are vintage ones. As I say, you have got, if you can see the silk bit there on the toe. So very sheer. So, and the colour of them as well is for the vintage. So, yeah. So we've got a couple of pairs of those. A couple of pairs of vintage stockings there. And I'll put those in a bag, because the trouble with the older ones as well is that they do snag very, 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 very easily. So you have to be really, really careful, especially nails like this. You do not want to touch them. So yeah, so I did that actually quite well, actually. And then this last one that I got clothing wise was, this is 1960s. So this is by a label called Marjorie Hamilton. This is a Canadian make. So this is Marjorie Hamilton. This is a Canadian make. So it's a lovely little jacket. It's got the shoulder pads. So it's going to be, I reckon, 70s probably, 60s, 70s, possibly 70s, I'm guessing. And it's a little jacket, which is beautiful, but it's like, it feels like silk. It's not silk, but it feels like silk. And then we've got the trousers as well. So we have the trousers. Again, they are the same as the other one. And we've also still got the tie. And the tie would have come around your neck, I take it, because they used to have those necks in there. Kind of reminds me of, I'm getting vibes of Margot in The Good Life. So yeah, sale 10 t-shirt just to, well done, James. Sale. Sale. Now this is modern. This is my modern one. But what are we thinking? So I actually got this one. Take a look at that. I got this one because, I don't know, it's Italian. It's got the belt as well. So this is actually a modern one. But I'm always saying, when you go to charity shops, try to look for labels like this. Because I went onto their website, Amanda's clap, put a slap on, smile on my face. Good, good. Yeah, always look for luxury bits. So this little chain, for instance, is always a good way to look for something that looks a little bit more than it probably is. It says part 2, established in 1986 in Copenhagen, or Hagen. Thank you. So yeah, so this is really nice. So it is part 2. Look out for the brand part 2 if you see any. It's really good. So I literally went onto it and I couldn't find what it was. The fabric is, it just says Fabrico. So I'd have to look for the fabric, but there might be another label somewhere. Maybe another label, maybe not. But anyway, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's something that a posh woman would wear. And also, they're probably like, never heard of that brand before. It is valuable. Yes, it's really, really good one to look out for. James, part 2. It's on a website, and you'll see, if you go on the website part 2 now and Google it now, you'll see that they are worth some money. So, yeah. So I paid up, as you can also tell as well. You've also got that on the actual. Always look for labels that are on the sometimes on the sleeves. So Italian fabric, it says, by part 2. So yeah, so definitely one to look out for. 19 listens today and counting. Tonks is great when you make a sale. Yeah, perfect. Best thing, isn't it? Best one. So I got that one. And then, very quickly, guys, I got a jigsaw. You know I love my jigsaws. This is the fan one. So this is the St. Michael's one from Marks and Spencer's, but it used to be called St. Michael's. And it is a vintage one. It's the Edwardian Lady. Everyone remember Edwardian Lady, Country Diary? And it's a fan one. And I will have to make it up before I sell it, because I have to make sure that all the pieces are there. But you know I love a jigsaw. So, yeah, couldn't resist it. £2. So, yeah, so. Perfect. I will need to make it up though. I do love a jigsaw. Look how lovely that is. Look, the Edwardian Lady. See all little like mosaic bits. That's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to do, I think. But yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Picked up this Wheel of Fortune. So that was a game in the 80s, wasn't it? Wheel of Fortune. So pick this one up. It is a Tyco game. TYCO. So yeah, pick that up. It looks like it's in all there. It's even got the rules on it still. So, and it's also still got its money. So looks like an American one. Looks like an American game, this Tyco. I'll have to do a bit more research on it, but I'm sure it's an American one, the American version one. So yeah, I'll do a definite, as you can see on the back. Looks like it is, because it's got dollars rather than pounds, which is fabulous. So yeah, so I've got that. And also saying about picking up stuff, so picked up this Winnie the Pooh, Blustery Days. I always pick up these duvet sets, but if they're vintage ones. So this one's a Winnie the Pooh one, if you can see the Winnie the Pooh. Now, big one. Hi, Grace, I'm the kitchen queen. So this, and it's got Piglet on the back, and it's called Blustery Days, and you've also got the duvet as well. So it is vintage. It is over 20 years old. I do look for vintage children's duvet covers. I sold a Snoopy one last year for £70. So they do go. That was like a 1970s one, Snoopy one. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Blustery Day. I'll just take it out one more time. I think I'm going to go over an hour at this rate. But yeah, how gorgeous is that? So it's like that on one side, and then on the other side, it's like that. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I'd love to do this one myself. So it's got that. I'll pick that up because I know it's vintage, and I'll check it over, but I think it's all right. I'll check it over. I'll probably stick it in the wash as well, obviously. I'll stick everything in the washing machine anyway, so. And I just picked up my trumps. I always pick up my trumps anyway, don't I? This is Junior Playday.com, top trumps. Found those. And also I found this for £1. Oh, I just thought it was cute for £1. So I picked it up. It's probably not vintage, but I picked it up because it's £1. And it's all wooden. So, you know, you always feel like you're going to be safe with things like this. This is this cool skirt just now. It ain't have colour, I think it might sell. It ain't have mustard. Great, James. Perfect. I'm sure you're going to do really well. Now my last pickup, guys. If you're still here with me, cost me £1.50. Yeah, okay, Mandy, sorry, my love. I'm on a little bit on a bit. Anyway, very quickly, I'm just going to go through it very quickly. So, for £1.50, I thought this has got to be worth picking up for £1.50 because sometimes in these little bags, you can find some gems. And you just need to go through them. So I haven't got time to go through them all, and I will go through them afterwards and find out what is worth it and what isn't. There's going to be stuff here that isn't going to be worth a lot of money, but you always do sometimes find some gems. That's why I picked them up at £1.50. So we've got this little one here. Now I think she's going to be worth something because she's that tag on it. See that tag? It says Day Duzu V. So I'm guessing that she's worth something. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling. I have a feeling she's worth something anyway. She's got a little chick, little hat on. Really cute. Really cute. So yeah. So I think that she might be worth something. And also, obviously, we've got little Simba. So he's obviously Lion King. So he's probably going to be worth something. We've got these little cats as well, which I don't know. I just think that they look vintage. That one's called All Creatures by Bullion Box. Look how cute they are. Look how cute. This matches my orange. Look, matches my orange jumper. There's that one. And then I found another one. Little black one. They're really cute. They are. They are. I think they are vintage. All Creatures. So that's what I love about these little bags as well. You never know what you can find. You never know what you can find. And yeah, I did find also. I know I found it. It's in here somewhere. Where is he? You see? Don't work with children animals. We can't find something. There's that many. Spot. Remember Spot? So we've got Spot as well. Again, fun with Spot. So the vintage label. Pop these all in the wash anyway. Give them a quick wash. And also, is it Guess How Much You Love Me? Guess How Much You Love Me? So it's a little mouse from Guess How Much You Love Me. Remember, I remember reading this to me out of my children actually, believe it or not. Guess How Much You Love Me. So I'm going to stick him in the wash. He's got a little bit of a thing on him there, as you can see. Do the little bags of mixed toys. Yes, they're lovely, aren't they? Lovely. So we've got him, Guess From Who. So again, I think these are all going to be worth something. We've got a little otter. Cute. What else have we got? Try to get the ones out I think are worth something. So this is Blossom Buddies. This is a little ladybird. Again, I think vintage. So I don't think this is vintage. It's from Gruffalo. Sorry, beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. I thought it was the see? It's good I've got you guys. Gruffalo. Okay. Gruffalo. And we have Where's the other one that I saw? Some of these are not vintage, but some are. She's quite cute. She's not vintage, but she is a doll that has the different coloured hair, and she has like a mermaid sort of look. She's quite cute with a rainbow. She's called Aurora, and I don't know if she is vintage or not. She doesn't look vintage, but she might be. I need to look out for these things. But she sits and she sits because she's got like a bottom, like really one here where she sits, and literally a fin will just hang over something. So she's obviously been put there for maybe, I don't know. And I'm just going to show you this one. There's this little one here, which is very cute, with a little bunny. Free shipping. Okay, right, I will put him up for that then. Thank you, James. We've got little TYs. So little TYs, which I know used to go for like crazy money, but they don't go anymore. They are quite cute. There's the penguin. Penguins are always cute, they always tend to go. And also we have another one here somewhere. Where's the other one? He's quite cute, little Christmas one. I think he's a vintage one, Christmas one. We've got, where's that one we've got there? These are all the little Mr. Men from McDonald's. We've got McDonald's toys, obviously, the little furry ones. This is McDonald's toy, I think, as well. I'm guessing he's a McDonald's toy. He's also McDonald's, you know, all these ones are all McDonald's ones, but this and that one as well. But we've got like little ones like this, which are McDonald's toys. So, you know, they are very cute. And they're in good condition as well. That's the hair from Gruffalo too. Which one? This one? This one's a Gruffalo? Is this Gruffalo too? James, is this Gruffalo? Let me know, because I don't know myself. See the tags off it, so I can't tell. When they put the take the tags off, I don't know what they are. So yeah, so I think this is the last one. Little elephant with a little comfort thing, which my dogs absolutely love. So I think I'll probably wash him and give him to the dog. Yep, £1.50 for all these. This is my Gem of a charity shop in Littlehampton. So £1.50 for all of them. So yeah, so we've got this one here, this one here, this little owl. We've got a donkey, little Ted. That's the other one I was looking for. Animotion, quite cute little. So comforter, yeah, that's right, comforter. Probably go to the dog though. And these are all McDonald's ones. So we've got those little Smurfs. There's quite a few Smurfs, McDonald's ones. Cute. Bag of charges, I know. Another one. Another one. Another one. Nice little koala. And a couple of jokers. And a little Eeyore. And we also have a little rattler, little hanger. And we have another one of these. And we have this, which I think is not vintage. It's got a label on it, Seahorse. Aqua Minis, it's called. There's a little seahorse. So, yeah, very cute. And that's it. My TARDIS bag has finished. I'm going to give this to Porter. So yeah. So guys, that was my haul today. So I'm going to sit down for a minute. What did we all think of the toy haul? What did we think of the little toy haul? This one here, which is £1.50. Do you think I'll make my money back on any of these for £1.50? What do you think? Do you think I will? I hope so, because, you know, I always it was worth picking them up just for, you know, £1.50. And as I say, I think this one might be worth a little bit. I've got to do a bit of research. There was 35 there. 35 little tiny ones, obviously, but 35 is, you know, good for £1.50. Easy. So you think this one's going to be Gruffalo as well, do you? I know, amazing, isn't it? £1.50, guys. £1.50. That's Gruffalo as well, isn't it? Spot. I'm sure I'll make some money on Spot. I'm sure I'll make money on these. These, I really don't know what these are, but they look really interesting. They're called All Creatures. And I say they do have a vintage label on them. So I think you know you will, Amanda, at £1.50. Oh, I hope so. Maybe a few. I'll let you know. This is quite cute, isn't it? The owl. And I don't know what she is. I'll have to do her hair, obviously, but she's quite cute with the mermaid, but I know she's not vintage. But I definitely think this one is a little one worth something as well. 4p each. There you go, 4p each. 4p each for those. £1.50. So yeah. So sorry I went on a little bit longer than usual. 12 minutes over. Very, very sorry. I know people have got places to go. I don't think the rabbit is from Gruffalo. Okay, well, I'll Google lens him and find out where he's from. I mean, I don't know. He might just be nothing. He might be a fair one. You know, sometimes they get the fairs, don't they? And give you out little prizes at fairs. It could be one of those. I don't know. But yeah, it's always worth it, though. It's worth picking them up because, as I say, you never know what you're going to find inside. And like the Gruffalo, for instance, the Gruffalo mouse was there. So, you know, and the duck, as soon as it's Easter soon, yes, and I'll get the duck up as well. So yeah, so hope you enjoyed it today, guys. Hope you get you entertained with my haul. I'm always picking stuff up, so you know. And yeah, and we've done the craft one as well, didn't we? So I'll be passing that up after I've said bye to all you guys. I don't think the rabbit is from Gruffalo. No, we know, no, it isn't. Thank you, James. Yeah, I did well with that bag. I do think that probably, yeah, especially with the Gruffalo little mouse as well, which I actually thought it was a Me to You one, but it wasn't. There you go. I'm always glad that you guys keep me right. So yeah, so thank you so much. And tomorrow, there will be some sort of live, but I'm actually going away for a few days, guys. So I won't be doing it from the kitchen. I'll be doing it from a different place. Yep, will do, Chris. I'll do it for a different place. So I'll definitely be alive tomorrow, but I don't know where it's going to be from. It's going to be probably in Seaford, where I am going to be. But yeah, we can always do a live different places. So I'll probably go into Eastbourne and Seaford tomorrow morning and see what they've got. And then I'll hopefully be able to show you a few bits tomorrow. You had a hard hig on one, not the one you just asked about. You had a hard hig one, not the one you just asked about. A hard hig? A hard hig? Sounds Scottish. That was a terrible accent. Please don't judge me, James. Okay. All right. So see you tomorrow, guys. Take care and have a lovely afternoon. And let's get lots of sales. I want to know about your sales tomorrow. Everyone who has a sale tomorrow needs to come onto the chat and tell me about the sales, because I'm also going to put in a link on next week because other people can join me and we can do listing live together, and we can do lots of good things. So yeah. Okay. Bye everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.